Hey guys, it is time to restage the wood splitters. So I have the SHO box wedge in the shop because we're going to change the oil. We got a little bit of a mess to clean up on the bottom of the conveyor. We're going to clean that up. We have the conveyor up here, which we could fit a little bit more, but we're going to move the conveyor going this way and stack or dump the wood out here. So what I'm doing today is, well, what I'm doing first is splitting the rest of the ash. And there's a couple pieces of maple and cherry, and there's a mix, but we're putting in the ash pile on the VS, and we're gonna put the VS, there's some saw logs over here, but we're gonna put the VS here, and I'm not gonna put the VS onto the conveyor with the SHO just yet, because we still have a ton of ash, and I'll split the ash with the VS up over here, and then I could fill in some of this pile, make it a little bigger. And it seems to be raining four times a week, so we're getting like literally 3 days of sun. So we cut 120 lawns a week. We cut Wednesday and Thursday, we cut 100 lawns. It was like 99 lawns, I think. And we also have to move tree service wood because we got a load of cherry dumped off this morning, and the tree service is really filling the yard. And I have another tree service that wants to dump and is begging me like every day to dump, but I just haven't had the space for him, and he's holding the wood in the yard, so we got to keep going. That's why I'm cleaning up over here, get everything ready over here. So I just put fuel in the VS, and I'm gonna show you splitting a little bit on it, but I'll get this all split. This might be a 2-day video. We'll finish up tomorrow. Today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday. But as soon as I get this wood split up, I'm gonna go in the shop, change the oil on the SHO. Check this one out, guys. So it's definitely an ugly one, but the VS will split right through it. Right through it. Not much the VS can't split. All right, guys, we're gonna do an oil change. Check out how easy it is to move the Wolfridge, even though it has the Kubota diesel. When you're on cement, they're very well balanced machines. And Wolfridge has a cutout on the bottom of the machine for the oil pan. Let this drain right out. All right, clean it up a little bit and put the plug back in. Don't over tighten it. All right, now we're gonna do the oil filter. Oh, she's on there tight. All right. Normally new mowers and everything, the filters are super tight. Try not to make too much of a mess. Clean it all up. All right, that's good enough. And I did put a little bit of oil in this filter, but it's sideways so you don't fill it all the way up. Only use Kubota filters. If I have a Honda, I use Honda filters. Kawasaki, I use Kawasaki filters. Unless I'm in a bind, and I've used K&N in the past. Make sure it's nice and tight. Okay. Not too much of a mess. And then we put oil. All right, now we take the cap off, put a funnel in, and I think this baby takes 4 quarts, but we're not gonna put 4 quarts in. We're gonna keep checking it as I get there to make sure we don't overfill it, because we never wanna overfill it. All right, I just took a few more drops than the 4 quarts to top it off. And we're gonna run it for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And we're good to go. So now we're gonna run it for 5-10 minutes. We're gonna check underneath and make sure all the oil didn't pour out on the floor. I'm just kidding. Anyway, we're gonna run it for 10 minutes. Look how easy it is to move. I don't want any smoke in the shop. Wait to start. All right. I'm going to push it back in the shop because we're going to go outside and we're going to move the VS, move an IBC tote. We're going to probably clean up around the conveyor if it doesn't start raining again. All right, so what I have to do, I have to get the grapple out of the way. We got a mess in front of the conveyor, which I'm not too worried about it. I can push it around with the forks and clean it up after I move the conveyor. But the conveyor is gonna go here, the bottom, and then it's gonna go up here. But first I gotta move the bundle wood tote, junk wood, boiler wood behind it. That tote might be in the way. And I'm gonna put the VS up over here. Probably right here where this piece of crap gutter is. Got dropped off with a load of wood and keeps getting stuck in the grapple. And then putting the garbage over there. I gotta sort through this. There's still some good wood, kindling, stuff like that in it. But move that tote. And the splitter will go here. I'll probably move it out here today because it looks like the radar looks pretty clear. There's like a chance of a shower tomorrow, and then all week's supposed to be beautiful. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so you can see it's super muddy out here, but I got the SHO back out. I got the conveyor moved this way, and the conveyor is all the way down right now. I got to move these big rounds, but now I have more room in between these piles here with the VS over here. So the VS is going to be perfect over here because I'm going to probably just throw the ash I split right in front of this pile. And well, that's not, but these are saw logs. We got to get these out of the way. And that's just crappy oak over there that I got to split. I got to get that out of the way. But I think this is going to be a setup for the spring, at least for the next 2 weeks. And we'll move these totes out. Got space behind here. The big ash pile is bigger over here because the VS was over here. So now we'll make it bigger this way. And there's plenty of room over here to get some rounds, plenty of room. I got to get these scraps out, put the grapple them into the trailer, probably Monday or Tuesday. Got this pile. There's some kindling in here. But that's it. And I do have this little pile of trash that came off the conveyor. And I can just take that with one scoop. And I can continue my bundle wood. This is oak over here. And we'll probably split a little further out here with the oak also throughout the spring, summer. Pile over there. Those trees are probably going to go, but I don't know if they'll probably go maybe in the fall. We got to wait and see what plays out. But yeah, guys, the firewood operation is definitely growing here. We're trying to sell some more wood and keep going with it. So I appreciate everybody's time. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.